Welcome back to Vampire Survivors. If we take a look at the unlocks, we have to evolve the main weapon of a character that we already have, and there's also a quest that we have to defeat the Earth Dragon in Inverse, Emerald Diorama. So I would say we'll do exactly that. I don't know who that is, but we'll take you, obtains a Kugutsu follower every 20 levels, max of 4, triggers Showstopper at critical health. And we are playing on Emerald Diorama again in inverse mode because we actually already did that the last time, right? Because we got the additional arcana. Oh, we start here. Okay. I really want you, but I have a feeling like we can't take these crazy things yet. How about we first assess how strong we are and take a look at things. And for this, I like to use Awake because it's chill. And we can... Oh yeah, oh my god, it looked like there was no additional arcana for a moment. What do we want to have? What is something useful? Probably Slash, right? I think this is his starting weapon. And look at how many weapons can use Slash, so I would say we'll just go for that and see. And yeah, we'll turn on the damage numbers, because then we understand how much damage we are dealing. Okay, we are very weak. I would say we'll go for the Glaive as well. That's another weapon we had unlocked. What I noticed is we don't... Okay. It's all good. This is a weapon we could take because it evolves into a crit weapon. Same for you, but I will look for the new weapons first before I do anything else. Well, we can also go for Empty Tome. So Showstopper means we don't take any damage right now, apparently. Okay, we activated a special effect. Nice. We are stronger. There's the Flamberge with the Bolt Crush technique. Okay, nice. Because we are quite low, so it's good if we get something going. Now we have to defeat something, like a boss or so. Do we see... How do we get down to you normally? Like, what is the intended way to do that? Oh god, the Showstopper stopped. I'm not strong enough. Shadow Clones from the Kukuri. Yes, we'll also go for that. Oh god. Okay, that was our first death. Interesting. That was very fast. You know what? I will just leave. We'll go into one of these portals. We'll start at the top and we go clockwise, I would say. So what do we have to do here? There is the boss. There's also a silver ring, which we could take. But if we take that right now, it just takes a slot. I'm still dying. I'm still dying. Hi, dying. I'm Dex. Really? Like, I thought with this amount of weapons I would be fine. Floret. Maybe what we need is something like Duplicator. The sword is really nice. It's just not great at protecting us. And I don't even know which sword that is. I think that's one that flies around. Pentagram, Stone Mass. No, none of these. Yeah, okay, one additional projectile. Is it now 3? I think it was just 3. I need healing. Okay. That is actually really good. Okay. Kukuri, base area up is always nice. That means we hit more enemies. I will make my way over to the boss, but because we have to evolve the weapons without any items, like many of them, you don't have to do anything. I will take the Tirachizu because we have Awake, and that means we get additional stats out of it, right? Okay. Also, it's very good to have more revivals. If you want to die to get bonus stats, then you don't have any revivals left, so it's nice to have more of them. So our main sword is at level 5 right now. That means one more level up and it could evolve. So I think I'll make my way over to the boss and trigger him. There was a chicken. Perfect. This is a good time to go over to the boss. It's not even that far away and the boss will guarantee drop us an evolution chest. That's at least how it was. Now we are playing on inverse mode, right? That's why everything is so strong. Moonfall Slash, okay. Ooh, that was beautiful. And the Divine Lance is that big trigger. Do we roll for the main weapon? I think we do. Phaser? No, we're not doing that. Let's go for Empty Tome. This will also help us out a lot. This looks a lot different than the last run, doesn't it? It's nothing like the last run. There is a boss. And I do believe all of the bosses drop evolution chests. So technically speaking, I don't even need to trigger the guy. Do we go for the Parmesan or do we just go for the Floret and max it out? I think I'll just max it out right now, because if we get a chest, I can't do anything. I have 1 revival left. Okay. Is it really supposed to be like that? Like, am I supposed to be this weak? I mean, it's inverse mode, we shouldn't forget that. It's the first time of me playing the character. There was a huge explosion going on. Let's just get the main weapon that we can evolve it. Duplicator is way too good. No, 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 I have to take that. Okay, good. So we are killing a lot of enemies at least. That's nice. Something is wrong with my throat today. I don't know what it is. I can also go for the Flamberge. That's my follower. Every 20 levels we get one. Do you attack? Because now we can take a proper look at him if he doesn't bump into the wall. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. How many revivals do we have left? 2. That is a good amount because every death gave us +1 armor. So now we are quite bulky. Yeah, come, just give me my weapon, please. Oh, Flamberge is also fine. Our follower is dying? You can die? What happens if they die? Oh, please tell me it's nothing all too bad. We got our first evolution. We got our first evolution. So what do? Can glimmer the shocking rush tech? That sounds like something AoE, right? Like, come on. Zoom in, show me the shocking rush. Please. Please. Hey, please do something. Please. It's not doing anything, guys. Armor. We have so much armor. I could go for even more, but we need items to evolve. Skulomaniacus. Yes. Yes, go! What did it do? What did it do? But okay, what? Did it do anything? Guys, I don't think it did anything. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Yeah, we died. Can't change it. We can evolve the sword, right? Yeah, we can evolve the sword. Wait, what did I evolve? I think I evolved our main weapon. I didn't evolve the Flamberge. Okay. It's probably not called Flamberge, but I'll keep calling it that. Can glimmer the Absetzen tech. Oh, that's you. You were the one that looked so amazing. Let's go for Glaive? Sure. Let's max that out. There's a chicken. Nice. It has insane value because we have so much armor. We should also maybe get bonus health, but we need the items to evolve our other weapons. I do believe the Parmesan was on the stage, that we could just pick that up, but I'm not gonna gamble on that. I'll just take it. Oh my god. Okay, Hell's Fury is insane. I mean, it's very limited, you know, but that was a nice effect and we can evolve the Glaive. We can... Oh my god, I thought it was out of the accessible area for a second. So Glaive is the Stardust tech. I think these are the balls that are in the background. Let's go for Kukuri, sure. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Even though it had like the lowest damage in the last run. Where's the Starfall tag? I'm dying. I'm straight up dying. Stardust! Okay, 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 do... Yes, no, that's not what I had in my mind. Magnet! I need a good item. What is even a good... Garlic is not an item. Dress Sword, okay. Parmesan, less damage, that is insane. We'll also get you. Do we care about the Spellbinder? I don't even know. We do have another weapon in there, the Exploding Star, so I will just wait for that. Kukuri, sure, why not? And we'll go for the Spellbinder for sure. I have a feeling a lot of the effects, they are lasting effects, so if we have duration, they last longer. Now the issue is, you may say, Dexter, that's obvious, right? It plays an animation. Well, think about Soul Solution. Soul Solution is also an it's fine, we'll find another one. It's also an animation, but it's a set time period. I think 10 seconds it was. Meaning, even if you get duration, it doesn't change anything about that. Oh, there's the portal. Okay, let's go through. And now we have to start killing all of the bosses, because that is one of our quests. And I wonder how we get down to the other boss there. Like, what we need to do for that. Oh. Really? Okay. I just saw him use an attack animation. So it looks like they do attack. Parmesan, free level up. At least immunity is a little bit longer. And 50 milliseconds doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have an enemy standing on top of you, that is quite a big difference. How fast you can take damage again. I hope that this spawns a dragon. I didn't pay attention to the first boss, if it was a dragon or not. Yeah. That could be a dragon. Right? Because a wyvern has, like, 2 legs and 2 arms where the wings are attached. I think. And this is a dragon because it has 4 legs and 2 wings on its own. I probably should just take the axe to evolve into Death Spiral because, like, if you think about it, do we care about the lightning effect? No, we don't. And what I mean is this. Okay, take a look at this. So we have all of the sword weapons, right? The crit weapons, the insane weapons, and then we have the lightning fart. This is the illegal weapon we have unlocked the last time by walking through the walls. In other words, we shouldn't even have this, and it's not theme-fitting. Well, a death spiral is literally an X, an involved X, right? So that's way better than anything else. We could have also went for Heaven Sword, but for this we need the Clover, so that's not a thing that will work out. Oh, so a funny problem is probably that I have the unlock that spawns plus 100 enemies per spawn cycle. And here that's actually backfiring because the enemies are so strong that I can't push through them. Like, they kill me. So usually, if enemies are too strong but not many of them spawn, you can just avoid them, like you can dodge them. We can't do that because there are too many of them. Oh, but I also need to find the Skullomaniac, which is on one of these stages, and Skullomaniac is dangerous. Because it's more curse on the enemies, and that's not really what I want to have right now. But we need it for the X, I think. What? I just wanted to... What? Okay, let's be smart about it this time. We'll still go for Wake, because I think we need a period of time where we grow up. But this time we'll go for Sapphire Mist right away, because that means we kill more enemies, which means we level up faster. And we'll take the portal as well, right away. Do we want to spawn the boss? Oh my god, that deals so much damage, this is insane. Okay, we need a good weapon right now. That's like the worst weapon possible. You defang enemies. Honestly, that could be interesting. Let's not do that for now. Yes, I know I'm a little bit stubborn, but I really want to make use of the new weapons. So I will pretty much do the same thing, but this time I will focus on the things that I know are really good. Like, before I just wanted to go for the weapons to check them out and stuff like this. But now I'm like, nope. How about we just win? Dude, no joke. I feel so weak. I feel incredibly weak. I could turn off the additional enemies and that would help a lot. But I don't want to. I want to farm the enemies. I want to go crazy. But yeah, okay, Bull Crush, nice. Doesn't do anything. Very good. So the way we'll do that is I'm using my rerolls to make sure that we just get the same things again and again. So the goal is that we mostly get Empty Tome maxed out, which gives us more cooldown, which means we get way more kills. So I even prefer that over any other weapon. Fleuret or Flamberge, I mean, they're both great. I think I will max you out first, because the moment it's out of the way, it jumps to the next thing. And this is one way how you can guarantee that you max out the passives that you have. Like, the moment our 3 weapons are maxed out, it will jump over to the passive as the preferred weapon that it showcases. As in, like, okay, what I mean is, the game has a mechanic where it chooses one of your items that you already own to give to you in the top spot of your level ups. As you can see here, it's the Fleuret, for example, and when this is done, the next one is this one, then this one, and then it would be Empty Tome. But we already have Empty Tome almost maxed out, so this should be fairly safe. Okay, let's spawn the boss in. Nice. Kukuri, we could go for that, sure, let's do that, because that is probably helpful, hopefully. Now, spawning the boss here is dangerous because he shoots projectiles, and that's a little bit difficult to deal with while we are dying. The next thing that we need to find is Tirachizu. Antitome, Torona, both of these are insane. Torona, the issue with Torona is it's amazing when you are ahead of the enemies because it's so much damage you get out of it. Sure, I will actually pick that up because that means we take less damage, which gives us more time to scale up. Okay, Magnet, huge. Gravedigger, I don't know who just did that, but that is nice, thank you. There's the Spellbinder, do we care about it this time? I don't feel like it, honestly. I honestly don't care about it right now. As I said, we want to focus on the weapons that we have to evolve them and make them more powerful. That is the first sword, the Fleuret that we have, the Dress Sword, nice. And we have another chest. We can... I don't know if this needs a maxed item. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't like that they did that, like some things need maxed items and others don't, because we could evolve already. But we'll just go for the Flamberge. One thing that we really need here is Canlapado though. And I think this time I will skip the spinach entirely and instead I will go for Torona when it shows up and we don't need anything else in there. Like what we do right now is we take away guaranteed good items that we would want in the future and we replace them with current power-ups that make us stronger in this moment. But that means we have to rely on luck in the future to find the things that we require. Okay, Next evolution. This is going so much better than the last time, right? So now we have the chat stream. Beautiful. Okay. Careful. I need Clover as well, that we multi-trigger our weapons more often. Dress Sword, nice. That will be a very good evolution if we get it. I think right now I need to farm experience, to be honest. There is another chest, so we don't have to move out for a new chest. I mean, it would still be good to have the next chest going. Let's go for Dress Sword and evolve that. Lightning Ring, Crown, Cross, we don't need any here. Dress Sword, nice. One more level up and we can evolve it with the chest that we'll get from this boss here. Okay, good. We can evolve these two weapons. Please be the sword. That could be a multi-evolution. If the chest allows that. Not all chests do that. It was a multi-evolution. And free Parmesan. So you can do the upsets now. We already had that. The Parmesan is actually maxed out. So we have the max amount of invulnerability frames on top of the already existing ones in the game. And we have the chat stream level 2. Wait, what? Oh. So it wasn't a double evolution. Never mind, it just made it look like it because it was such an epic weapon. Oh. Okay, interesting. We could really go for the Gaze of Gaia. That is somewhat fitting, but it's not really fitting, right? It's not like a critting weapon or anything. I think Torona, insane stats. Beautiful. The issue is I have to push for the enemies to get the next chest, you know? So let's just do that and ignore that we are dying. Nothing is happening. Look at how long we are invulnerable. Yeah, I'll leave them behind. It's fine. We don't need the healing. This time I will go to the left side because we already know on the right side is the Parmesan, right? The item was there on the stage, so we don't benefit from that. Yeah, wow, the stone mask. Wait, but we need to kill the dragon. No. We go to the right side to kill the dragon. Forcing the player to play on inverse mode is definitely one of the choices. Like, I don't know if I agree with that because inverse mode is really hard. Like, we always play that on solo weapon limit breaks. But that's because solo weapon limit breaks are actually a lot easier. It depends on the weapon, right? Like, some weapons, they just can't do it well. But if you just max out the damage of one weapon and focus on it and have minus 90% cooldown, you go bonkers. And that's even without Paranormal Scan. Like, we used to always do that without it until we decided, you know what, it's more fun if we have even more stats and can see even more extremes. But you don't need that. Greatest Jubilee for constant item drops, we could do that. Chat stream level 5, nice. Tirachisu, it's all coming together, guys, we got this. I just noticed my throat is feeling weird. I have a feeling that I'm getting sick, that's not good. We have the evolution. And what do? Allows to glimmer the Mega Thrust. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I don't actually recall that weapon. Did we have this the last time? Huh, Mega Thrust, there we go. Oh wow. Right, we get the weapons either way. I will admit I forgot about that, but I wouldn't have changed anything about this run. I'm happy the way it is that we just use the weapons. Okay, the damage numbers seem to be still messed up. Like, I was told it has to do with the other character. It's probably all of the characters that have these followers. Because the person mentioned something about the followers causing this issue. Let's lock in the Bulova now. I think we are strong enough that we can start locking in the rest of the weapons and items. And we don't have to max out our stuff. But yeah, it looks like every single time we get a follower, it adds one of these numbers to it. So, kind of funny. Do you see, by the way, how early we are in the run? Like, the last time we were at 11 minutes, right? And we were way behind what we have right now. There's another boss. Let's get that chest. Dude, the NFT is so insane. Okay, that was it, sadly, and I would have loved to trigger the boss first to also NFT him down. This time it's... So I don't know what that's supposed to be, it's ugly. It's supposed to be ugly. Now the issue is, this boss constantly keeps spawning beams of attacks, so I would really like to kill him. That this stops. Where is he? Chat stream is maxed out. Was this the max weapon? Yeah, okay, wait a second, it's just with the Parmesan that it evolved with. You need to be level 6, so maybe that's my focus that I'll do next. Just so we can make use of the chest, because we'll have 3 chests here. Maybe 4, because there's another boss over here. Zweihänder, very good. Glaive or Tirachisu. I don't care about the Tirachisu as long as we have some. But taking it out of the way would also be good, because then it can't appear in these level ups. So here's our next evolution. You look amazing and incredible. Can Glimmer the Vandalize tag. Nice. That is our final evolution, so we are done with you as well. That is Vandalize. It does like sword jigs. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Can Labrador. We have all of them. Okay, so this is now a moment where I can actually move on. So I will pick up the chest. That's totally fine. Like, we'll just go to the next one. The bosses will follow us. So they're like portable chests. That's how you have to view them. And spinach, very good. Now, I think for the glaive, we needed Skullomaniac, right? Or for this one. One of the bosses drops it though, so I'm not concerned. We'll eventually get it. So now we go to the bottom. This is where Kuroma's mana should be. I just summon the boss immediately. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. It's all good. Glaive. Okay, maybe it's not good because now we have someone firing explosives. You have one doing vertical beams, one doing horizontal beams. Oh my god. Or one is doing both beams and one is doing additionally on top of that horizontal beams. Okay, maybe this was a little bit too much. Now we have Kuroma's mana. Okay, there we go. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, what we'll do is spawn. Dude, I've spawned every single boss in this game right now. There's only one missing. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. Leave. Let me leave. Oh, okay. Where's the Arcana chest? Oh no. I don't know. There's a boss in the way. What are you? That's a Sphinx, right? You have to move out of the way, my friend, man. I can't do anything if you're there. Come on. What did you do, Dex? Why did you have to do this? It was all going so well, and then you decide to just spawn a gajillion amount of bosses. Where's the Arcana, though? I don't know. It must be at the bottom here. So, you wanna tell me the Arcana boss died right before I left, or what? Wait, do we have the weapon that makes us immune to damage when we crit? Is that what's going on? Because I'm thinking, yeah, sure, we're doing a lot better, but we shouldn't be doing this well. Like, can I even take damage? I don't really want to figure that out, as in walk into an enemy, you know, or stay there in an enemy. But I think crits are still the way to go. The last time they were just too early, like they didn't really benefit us. We could also go for you because we get more weapons out of that, and Goldfinger is especially... There were the crits. Okay. That's what I wanted because we have something that can actually freeze enemies. Do you see that? So now we get bonus HP and healing. Yay. Yeah, and growth. That's exactly what I wanted. How did you know that? Incredible. So we will wait for this chest because we can evolve the glaive in a moment. This is not good. This is not good. I'm losing and gaining HP kind of at the same time. That's funny. Okay, we have 181 max HP. Like, we are getting a lot of max. Did I just get a Goldfinger out of a breakable? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So this gives you insane cooldown, insane damage because of the insane cooldown. It spawns a ridiculous amount of enemies, and depending on your performance, you get, like, better chests. Now we would have really wanted to have Slash deal more damage to the enemies. But at least we healed, like, it gave us a healing. Nice. Karuma's mana, no, let's go for the glaive. You're maxed out, that means we can pick up a chest. Good. Are there any other chests down right now? I can't wait that long because I need Skullomaniac. I will take the chest right now because we are only at 14 minutes. There's still a lot of bosses that should spawn. Yeah, no, that's fine. So funny enough, unintentionally, I think I did the right choice because this increases our growth like stupid. Do you see that? How stupidly increased it is? 44%. Insane. I don't even really want to leave here. I just want to stay and pick up all of the experience bonuses. But I think what I should do is I should leave, trigger the last boss, and then we can stay there, right? We don't have a reason to leave anymore then. So we started at the top and we went in a circle, and I know we already did this one, right? Because we returned from that. So now let's go to the top left one. And that is the last one that we need to do to trigger all of the bosses. When we're here already? Or was this on the last run? Oh, that was in the very beginning. Right. Where I said, okay, let's go to the left side because we don't need Karuma's mana. And then I realized, wait a second. I need the dragon. Ugh. Ugh, Grubby. It's a very ugly Grubby. I like how the boss is just like following me. Look at this. He always keeps his distance. Once I move a certain distance away, he follows me again. But I don't want to stay here. Did we need a stone mask for anything? No, right? Maybe something of this scales with greed, but I don't care right now because I really need to upgrade my weapons. Like, I'm losing HP, actually. So what do we do now? This thing is so annoying. Grubby, go out of the way. Thank you. Where do I want to go? Do we just stay here? I don't know if breakables can spawn here, you know, items. Honestly, I think I'll just go back to the starting area because this is where Pumorola was. And there's also a silver ring, which is an insane item. Do we just pick that up right now? What's actually going on with my weapons? How am I still missing a weapon? Wait, how is that possible? You know what? I'll get all of them. It's not a good thing to do. This will just dilute our item pool. But this way we are done with it. And I'll also trigger the Guardian. Oh yeah, I'm missing one more weapon. Let's just go for the Death Spiral. It's fine. Are we now strong enough that the bosses can't deal with us? Like, I want to check if our invulnerability is permanent. Even without the slash, really? It's maybe a little bit too insane. Yeah, so sometimes when I move, I think I take damage. I'm not so sure though, because it could be that I just collect these hearts and they increase our max HP. So if I collect like a ton of them at once, I don't think I can evolve anything, yeah. If we collect a ton of them at once, then it could look like we took damage, but actually it just increased our max HP. Because it gives you empty HP. Where's the curse though? Right, like one of the bosses dropped it, but I guess we haven't killed all of them, so yeah. Oh my god, we're getting so many hearts here. Perfect, you're maxed out, so that means evolution. Whew. Okay, that was a lot easier this time, man. Evolve, Feather Spear, can glimmer, detect damage times 3. I'll admit, the first time I read the damage times 3, I thought it was this emote, you know? The X3. The cat face with the crossed eyes, because I don't know. Now I'm a little bit scared how the future videos will be, because we have to play all of them on an inverse mode, but on other characters that don't have this insane weapon that makes us invulnerable. So how will I do that? I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, okay? There are a lot of texts in this game how you can turn borderline invulnerable, but I don't really want to resort to them. Not really. I mean, if I have to, I'll do it, but it's like, yeah, it's boring. It's like all the runs then look the same. Like, you can do this no matter what weapon you have. I'm just chilling next to the bosses here. Do you guys want to donate a chest to me? We evolved the X. Okay. So we only have 2 evolutions left. I actually have to collect some experience here. Okay, can you just give me my axe? I will focus on the Spellbinder because it's the fastest one to max out. And then hopefully we see the axe a couple of times that we can evolve it, and the Death Spiral will be a big help. I'm getting so many of these hearts. It's kind of ridiculous. We have 400 HP now. There's a chest around here, but I don't see it, so I don't want to run into it. Okay, where's the chest? I want to run into it. To the right. Perfect. We have Death Spiral. Let's go. So now we need crit, because otherwise Death Spiral is honestly like, meh. Without crit. The nice thing about it is that it goes out so far and pushes away the enemies, but without enough area, it's a little bit like, yeah, not that great. But it has high damage, and with crit, because it doesn't crit right now, it will catapult its damage up, right? Because usually slash doubles the crit damage. It's different for some weapons, you know, they have like a 5 times crit, then it goes to 10 times crit. But the point is the Death Spiral doesn't usually crit, so it still takes the crit damage doubled and allows it to crit, so instead it deals 4 times damage, right? Because crits get enabled and then the damage gets doubled. So that is what makes it so insane for slash. We have another chest here. Okay, but who of you guys gives me the Skullomaniac? Really? Did I kill everyone except the Skullomaniac guy? I will just focus fire you. You will give me my stuff. And we don't have to evolve multiple times anymore, I think, so I can just pick up the chests here for bonus level ups. Maybe I shouldn't do it because we can get a candy box out of like a chest that has nothing else in it. Okay, I've turned off the damage numbers. As much fun it is to have this chaos, it's also really hard to identify anything. And let's be honest, it's already hard to identify anything like it is right now. So... Okay, who of you bosses gives me the Skullomaniac? Is it you? You look like Chaos, right? That looks cursed. I knew it. I know my game. Now we can check out if it evolves without the Skullomaniac being maxed out. Because that's very good to know. Perfect. So it didn't need to be maxed out, but now we know it. And I think that means we have all of the evolutions, right? Yeah. Meaning this is as powerful as we can be. But how do we get to... How do we get to that one boss? You know who I mean, right? Let me collect all of these and leave. I wanna see if we maybe can glitch through the wall again and go down there. This time it will take way longer to kill the boss though. Really? Only single chest, nothing else? From that many chests? Are you kidding me? Okay, I got everything. Now it's time to leave. There should be an Arcana chest very soon, and before I leave, I will take a look if it spawned, like if it dropped. You know, that we don't get fooled again. Falcon Wind level 4, cooldown reduced, very nice. The portal should be... It just dropped, literally. Okay, slash. Look at this beauty. We have 4 crit weapons in here. A little bit weird that not all of them can crit, but I guess this would be overpowered. Someone said that one of the weapons that we have is stronger than even Photon Storm, and I doubt that. Now, when I make statements what is the strongest weapon in the game, what I actually talk about is non-DLC weapons. Because if we talk about DLC, there are, like in OD to Castlevania, insane weapons that just one-shot the enemies and stuff like this, like consistently. And there are other DLCs that, like, look, there are some weapons that have so much damage that you hit, like, P values, okay? So, the strongest one is definitely not in here. But I think he said Showstopper, and isn't that a unique effect? Right? Like, Showstopper gets triggered. It's sad when we have low HP. It's kind of hilarious that we have so many bonus enemies and everything, and we are 23 minutes and still not maxed out. Honestly, what this feels like is, it feels a little bit like the early days of Vampire Survivors. And I really like that. You know what I mean? Like, so at first, I was really annoyed with this run because I felt so weak. I felt like it's unfair to play on inverse mode because it's not balanced around the strength of the characters. But now, thinking about it, let's turn on damage numbers for lag, because we want to glitch through the wall. But now I'm thinking, wait a second, isn't this exactly like early days of Vampire Survivors? Where things had to go right, you have your build maxed out at like 25 minutes, so it took a really long time, and you were at a legit risk of dying, which that feeling I don't know anymore for like years now in this game. But maybe that is the whole point why we have this, you know? Let's go for the max curse. Chat stream, yeah, that's what he said is the most insane weapon apparently. I mean, like with limit break, but if you say with limit break something is... We glitched out. If you say with limit break something is the most insane, and it's like... Yeah, I can think of a lot of weapons that are way stronger. Like, we have literal insta-kill weapons in this game that have a 100% chance to insta-kill anything they touch. What? Where am I? I got stuck. I'm stuck. That looks like it's an island. No, I can walk through here. Okay. Okay. How did I spawn him? There must be a field where we spawn him. Let's zoom in. He spawned. He spawned. Where is he? Seriously. Because the last time I couldn't see him. Now I want... Oh, damage numbers. Yeah, right. So the funny thing is, there's actually a path here. You don't see that, but I can walk on a selected path pretty much. But I don't think we are supposed to be here at all. But where's the boss? Is it you? Nah, that would be pathetic. So is there a way back for me? There is a path, and it's like a zigzag almost. Uh-huh. No, that's the wrong direction. Oh! Oh, but that's a 25-minute boss. That has nothing to do with what we just spawned. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get any further. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not the first time. Chest, nothing. Hey, the 25-minute boss died. And we didn't get a candy box. Do I just leave now? Is this a path? Wait, this is a path. Look at this. This is a mimic of the top part, but I didn't see that before. When did that show up? Yeah, look at that. Huh? So over here? How did I not realize that? Probably because there's so much going on. I like how this guy is just chilling in the beam. To the right, that red guy, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'm getting blasted away, but I don't care. Life is boring. Okay. Still nothing, though. I'm waiting for the weapon, but nothing appears. Interesting. I'm glad we have the invulnerability, because otherwise I think our fate would be the same as our companions here. Though, to be fair, I don't think they get the awake bonus stats from the revivals, right? So we are way more bulky, but the MVP is that we are invulnerable and can't die. The weapon is still not there. Maybe you only get that once? Like, for an unlock, but that doesn't make all too much sense. I would expect we get that all the time. Okay, I think we don't need to take a look at the rest of the game here, because... Oh! No, those are just normal monsters. Why are they so big? Like, look at this, how ginormous they are. What? Like, when we damage them, I think they grow, or when they damage me, because they only seem to get bigger when they're close to me and hit me. Huh? Okay. Like, can I somehow get all of my experience that is on the floor? Because there's so much, but I can't path towards it. Like, it's outside of my accessible area. But this way we can actually defeat some enemies, right? Because it just takes the enemy and teleports them away. Okay. We have a bunch of experience now all of a sudden. I should have just taken that weapon way earlier. It actually seems to be decent because these enemies are so strong. Level 8, good. We don't have a chest to evolve you, I'm sorry. Welcome, Mr. Reaper. Yeah, you can't kill me. I'm sorry. Yeah, the red gems are all outside of the accessible area. We can forget about this. Okay. 900 HP. Chat stream did the most damage, but honestly, I don't see why it's supposed to be so strong. Like, honestly speaking, that's like... pathetic. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.